So now you are looking at scope. Yeah, the topic is actually scope, and specifically you are looking at the variable and function scope. Okay, so what does it mean by scope? Yeah, scope referred to as the region of the program, which area in the program. Yeah, that is scope. Each variable and function prototype in a program has its own scope. Okay, has its own area that it can cover. Okay, so there are two types of variable scope: local and global. Okay, only two types: local and global. So in C programming language, yeah, a variable can be declared in three different positions. Okay, so in C programming language, you can declare variable in three different positions. One is before main, yeah, before int main. But if you do that, your variable will become global. Okay. Another one is inside the function or the block. Yeah. Actually inside the function, inside main or inside whatever function that you have created. Yeah. And we call it local. Local variable or local declaration. Yeah. I have explained to you yesterday. Okay. And the third one where you can find your variable is inside the function definition parameters. Yeah. So we have specific terms for them. We call them formal parameters, but they are also local to that function. Yeah, local variable to that function. Okay. So this is where you can find your variable. Yeah. So far, when you write a program, right? You have done the first, no, the second and the third. The first one you have not done before. Yeah. So far you have declared local variable. You have declared formal parameters, which are also local variable. Okay. So local. So what does it mean by local scope? Any variables or function prototypes placed within a function are considered having local scope. Other functions are unable to change and use the variables. If variables are required in any function, we must pass them as formal parameters. Okay, what does it mean? Okay, let me show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you with example. Um, let's say I have this program with two function. Just one function will do. Okay, and then I have one term here, and then okay, let's have this get input identity. I'm just following the previous example that I have because today I'm going to show you the concept of global and local. So I'll start with local. Okay, let's have one here. Void display. Now this is function prototype, yeah. This is also function prototype. But the location is different. This is global variable. Okay. Yeah. 10. Oh, let's have one more. val1, val2. Okay. And then oh, I should write down this one. So, void display int x, and then just display this one. The value is %d slash n, and then this one I type. Right, so I call here.
Madam, yang
Yeah.
printf tu memang macam tu ke?
Thank you. Memanglah macam tu. Sebab I tak salah. Okay, lepas tu apa? Dia di situ dia ambil dia. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Lepas tu down to s simply backslash n. Ini adalah val2. Ini adalah return 0. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Okay. This one is local variable. What else? This one is also local variable. This one will be x is formal parameter and also local variable to display. Okay, all right. So here, what I'm showing you, right, the concept of, again, local and global. Yeah. So just now, let me just go back to my slide there. It says here, any variables or function prototypes placed within a function are considered having local scope. Other functions are unable to change and use the variables or the function. Yeah? If variables are required in any function, we must pass them as formal parameters. Okay, what does it mean? Yeah, take a look at this one again. Okay, so here, first look at main. Inside main, in line 6 and line 7, I have declarations. Yeah? In line 6, I declare a function, a user-defined function. Yeah? I declare a user-defined function named display. Yeah? And display is a void function with one parameter. Okay? So where I declare it again? Inside main. Okay? And then I declare two integer variables, val1 and val2. So val1, val2 are local variables to main. Okay? Now, so the concept of local means, right, display val1, val2 only visible inside main. Ya, maksudnya dia hanya wujud dalam main. Ya, different function do not know the existence of display val1 and val2. Meaning get input tak tahu siapa dia. Faham tu? Faham tak tu?
Faham.
Okay. Now, even though, look at function definition for display. It's just right below get input, isn't it? Even though it is below get input, still get input tak nampak. Dia apa tu panggil? Dihijabkan. Dia tak nampak. Ya? Tu dia. Walaupun dia duduk bawah ni, get input tak tahu siapa dia tu ataupun sama ada dia berada di situ or not. Now why? Because I declare display inside main. So by doing that, only main tahu, oh, display tu ada wujud. I can use it. Okay? That's the concept. Yeah. So what else? Okay. Now, num here is local to get input. So meaning outside from get input, other function will not know about num. Yeah, even though let's say, madam, I don't want to put num, I put x. Katakan I put x here, I put x here. Tengok tu, nama dia dah sama kan? So maksudnya display pun tahulah siapa x. Right? You may think that way, but unfortunately, no. Yeah. For compiler, okay, I have x here, but this x is local to get input. I have another x here, but this x only local for display. Okay? Okay or not?
Okay.
Okay.
Now that is local.
Kiranya kan, define function tu, define tu kira global lah kan?
Define. Yes, correct.
Faham?
Constant. Apa pula
Constant.
Okay, you get me confused just now. Okay, right. So now let's look at line number 2. What is line number 2? Apa benda tu?
Prototype.
Prototype.
Yeah, so a function declaration. But I have it outside main, before int main. So when I do this function will become global function. Okay, what does it mean by global? Meaning get input will be visible throughout the program. Main recognize, display also recognize. Sebab apa? Sebab dia duduk kat atas ni. Yeah, because it's just like, when we talk about celebrity, semua orang tahu, global. Nafai satu, siapa tahu? You je tahu. Itu pun tak tahu ingat nama penuh ke tak. Itu dia local. Now, total here. Total here is an example of variable, right? But since I have it outside main, so that will also make the variable global. Simply means, okay, if I want to change the value for total inside get input, contoh total equals to 10. It's possible to do that. And if I want to do something here also, kenapa yang tekan ni? Total multiply equals to, and then print f total. What will happen first? Oh, no, the other way around. Let me give value to total first, because total, that's okay. First, the backslash and total. Okay, let's say I initialize total to 2. Okay, so here, now I did not declare total inside get input. I did not even declare total inside display. However, still, this function recognize total. Why? Because total is a global variable. Now, I want you to try first. If you have not finished typing the program, can you type the program and try? See whether it's working or not.
Madam, kiranya kan, macam kalau X tu kan kita boleh buat dekat 2 function kan? Macam tu kan?
Tak kira 10 function pun boleh. Okay.
Boleh kan? Kiranya untuk case coding madam ni, program madam ni, dia punya total boleh guna dia sekali je lah kan? Maksudnya tak boleh nak declare lagi dekat function lain.
Sebab dia global, tak payah declare, betul? Kalau you declare, nanti dia compiler akan confuse. Compiler akan guna the current total. So, good question. If you, let's say you put total here. So, compiler akan guna total yang ni. Dia akan, tak tengok yang ni. Dia tengok the immediate surrounding kata orang, dekat, paling dekat. Okay? Tapi kita try yang ni dulu. Ni put things later kita buat yang tu. Dah habis type ke? Tak, belum. Tak tahu. Okay, here Now we can see my output is the value is 10. Now why the first output is the value is 10? Yeah, simply because of this display val1, right? Yeah, this display val1, it will actually execute the printf down here. The value is 10, right? But after that, yeah, it update total. Yeah, the initial value for total, which is the global variable, is 2. So it update here, so total will become 4. Then it display total is 4. Right. So that is what happened in display. Okay. And then after that, compiler will return to line number 8 and then continue with line number 9. Val2 equals to get input. So meaning now it will execute all the coding inside get input. It's waiting for me to type a value. So let's say I type 5. So if I type 5, it will, and then press enter, it will store 5 inside X. And at the same time, it will update total to be berapa?
10.
10, betul. Ya, tadi value total is 4. Nanti dia akan ubah jadi 10. Okay. Unfortunately, I forgot to put the printf for that, so you will not be able to see the changes. Yeah, but inside the memory, actually the value total will change to 10. So I press enter here. Then it will go back to line 10 and display val2 is 5. Okay.
Madam,
Yes.
boleh ke global variable tu jadi parameters?
Okay, good question. Let's do that. Let's have
Dekat display value 1 tu. Boleh ke? Value 1 tu
display
tertukar jadi total.
can? Yes, can.
Tapi parameters tu kan dia ambil data dari function tu ke? Dari function yang diorang duduk tu.
Parameters, kalau if I put total here, the value will be from the variable lah. Total, berapa total? 2, is it? Right?
Oh, kiranya boleh lah dia global. Macam mana
Dia
tak?
boleh. Boleh je,
Oh, boleh
tapi yang tak boleh, bukan tak boleh ya. If let's say you put here total. Sini, you letak total. Contoh kita letak sini total. So total yang ni bukan sama dengan total yang tu. Kalau dia jadikan, you jadikan dia, the moment you write the variable name total dekat sini, dia akan jadi local to display. Tengok apa yang saya, kalau you confuse nanti saya tunjukkan. Tengok ya. Okay. Come on. That's too long. Okay. So look at the output, my output now. It shows me the value is 2. Why the value is 2? First, take a look at. You say here, I change here. Display total. Right. So the value inside total is 2, isn't it? So 2 will be passed to this total. Ni, dekat sini. Value 2 tadi. Pergi ke total dekat sini, dekat display. Tapi total dekat display ni bukan total yang sama. Macam Siti Nurhaliza kat sini, berlainan dengan Siti Nurhaliza kat sini. Kalau you kenal lah Siti Nurhaliza tu. Nama mungkin sama, tapi seorang ni artis, seorang ni lecturer, contoh. Macam tu lah. Okay, nama je kebetulan sama. Because the moment you put the name tu, you letak dalam parameter, dia jadi local to that function. Dia bukan lagi global. Faham tu? Faham tak?
Faham, Madam.
Sebab tu bila dia update sini, dia update, sebenarnya dia update value 2 yang berada dalam sini. Bukan berada dalam sini. Okay? So by saying that, please remember this. The moment you have a global variable, kan? You namakan satu global variable, apa-apalah total ke, sum ke, apa ke, avoid using the same name in your function. Avoid using that. Jangan guna nama yang sama dalam main ke, dalam user defined function ke, jangan. Nanti bukan compiler yang confuse. Tak pernah. Compiler tak akan confuse. Sebab dia ikut rule je. Yang confuse ialah programmer. Sebab dia pun pening. Mana satu ni? Yang mana satu? Okay? So here it's good for you to point this one out. Because now everybody should know. If you have a global variable up here, avoid using the same name inside the other function. Your program can just work fine with the same name. It's just that you yourself will become confused. Itu saja. Okay? Alright? Clear?
Clear, madam.
Okay.
Clear, madam.
Alright. Is there anything else that I need to explain about this? Oh yeah, okay, one more thing. I'm gonna go back to the previous state. Okay, I change this to X. Where else I need to change this now? Kat sini ke? Okay. We go back to the previous one. Now, next I want to show you about display. Display is local function, right? Local function to main. Why display is a local function to main? Because I declare display inside main, right? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, take a look at this. I'm going to call display inside get input. I just put 9 here. Okay, I'm going to compile. Then suddenly compiler becomes so angry with me. Compiler tell me and ask me, dia kata walaupun dia tidak tak bagi tahu dengan sebenar-benarnya, you look at this one, my message here, line 19, incompatible implicit declaration of function display. And then line 6, previous implicit declaration of display was here. But actually what it's trying to say is, the message is not meaningful, but just trying to say that, I don't know who is display. Come on, tell me, who is display? I don't know. That's the reason why. Because display is local to main. No other function can access display. Clear?
Clear, madam.
Okay, so the moment you declare a function within certain function, you declare function tu dekat situ, di situlah dia wujud. Tempat lain dia tak wujud. Walaupun function definition right below main. So that's the concept that you must know. When we talk about global and local. All right. So can I continue with my slide?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Okay.
Can.
Okay, so this is about global, right? Hopefully with that example, this slide will make things more clearer to you, Any variables or function prototype placed outside main are defined as global. If variables are required, let's say if that variable is required inside any function, you don't have to pass them as parameters, because they are already known. Just use the name inside the function. No need to pass as formal parameters. Okay, but look at the last point here. Global variable, global function is good to have, but for global variable, right, not recommended to use all the time. It's not recommended at all, but not recommended to use all the time. Why? Because any function can access. So when any function can access, that means any function can change the value, isn't it? Okay, so it may be difficult to control later. So If you decided to use global variable, use it sparingly. Maksudnya guna sikit cukup lah. Jangan guna semua. Some students, through my experience, the moment I teach them about global variable, they will declare everything global. Sebab apa? Sebab madam saya tak faham lah formal parameter tu. Sebab tu je. Okay? But remember, actually you're not supposed to make all variables global. Okay? Right.
Okay.
Okay, so look at this example. So this is global variable. A is a global variable. Greeting is a global function. Now look at this one. Deval is local function to main. Okay. Right, it's inside your book, by the way, page 126. Okay. What else? Okay, rest here, the variable rest here is local to deval. Okay, meaning different function will not be able to access. Okay, so that's the concept. That's the thing, the topic that I want to cover for today. So anything you want to ask?
Tiada.
So I continue. Now, in the next slide, you will see an example of a program that contains user-defined functions. It says here, it is a program for a payroll department to process employees' paycheck for a small factory. So it says here, some employees who work more than 40 hours in a week will be paid overtime, and the normal hourly rate for each employee is fixed at 6 ringgit 80 cents per hour. Who will work for this rate? Okay, so anyway. So the C program gets the employee working hours. This is just explanation, what the program will do. But I'm going to skip that. I want you to look at the program. Okay. So look at the program. You can refer to your book, page 127. So here, constant tax, hour rate are all global because the declaration is outside. And in fact, defined constant is always outside main, by the way. There is another type of constant, but we did not cover that in our subject. And then gross pay, income tax, net pay, and display are all user-defined functions. And they are also global because the declaration is outside main. Okay. And then you have here option, hours, gross, tax, net are all local variables to main. Okay, you can see there's a loop here. Look at this loop. And then you can see in the middle of the loop, you have a function call. 1, 2, 3, 4 function call. Okay, so this program is just showing you an example, of how to make a program, modular, by having many user-defined functions. So in this program, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 user-defined functions, and each function is responsible to do specific task. For example, gross pay. Okay, what is gross pay supposed to do? It will calculate, calculate the value for G, actually the amount. Based on this comparison, it will calculate, right? And then it return the value. Because it's a non-void function, it will return a value. So the value will be passed up here. Okay. And then you have income tax. Okay, income tax will accept one data and then calculate the value for income tax. See here, constant is used, right? And then return the value. And then net pay will accept two data, do some calculation, and return the result. And then for display, it will just accept data and then display the value. Okay, right? So here, as I said, yeah, an example of a program, yeah, that use user-defined function. So anything you might want me to explain about this program or anything else that you're not sure? Hmm?
Madam,
Yes.
yang dekat example ni kan, macam mana yang display hours gross by text dengan net tu dia boleh susun dalam, dia bukan, bila output dia bukan one line tapi dia ada macam backstroke n tapi dia tak ada backstroke n.
Ada tu.
Yang dekat display.
Ni display. Tu ada backslash n.
Oh.
Ke Mina tak faham soalan you?
Oh, faham. Sekejap. Apa ni?
Oh, dia tanya kenapa dekat output tak ada backstroke n kot.
Ada je.
Tak, dekat output tu tak keluar tulisan backstroke n kot. Tu kot dia tanya.
Bukan. Maksud dia
Kalau tanya soalan tu memang kena cubit saya ambil ni. Memang backslash n tak tunjuk. Apa dia tu soalan dia sebenarnya? Sebab kalau tengok terus faham. Sebab kalau dia tunjuk backslash n kan ada. Lepas tu dia go to the next line. Betul tak?
Betul.
Okay. Apa kata? You want to type this one ke you want to type a new program?